Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today is going to be something very chill and a little different. So as you may have heard, the Sephora sale is coming up this week. Actually, by the time I post this, it should be live. It's live November 5th for VIB members. I will put the dates here just for your reference. I'm gonna pull up Sephora's website and we're gonna be looking at a few things. So some things that I'm looking to purchase, some of my top picks, some things I don't think are worth the time, as well as we'll look at the news section and the sales section and probably the gift section quickly. This might be a long video, so grab a snack, grab a drink. It's just gonna be very chill. I'm basically just shopping. You're gonna shop with me. I'm gonna screen record my laptop that I have right here. I just wanted to preface this by saying you do not need to participate in this sale. You don't need to participate in any sale. The sale happens twice a year like clockwork. These are the only times that I actually purchase from Sephora, unless I run out of something that I need, like my cleanser. I'll purchase that separately. But aside from that, April and November are when I purchase from Sephora during these sales, because these are items that I was already going to purchase and this 20% off is a plus. So there's a few things you need to keep in mind, and just a few steps that you can take towards being a smart consumer. So first of all, you don't need to have everything. You need to seriously consider what it is that you're purchasing, if you're going to use it, if it'll be worth it to you, and if you do purchase it and for some reason you don't end up using it or it doesn't become a go-to, do you have an outlet for that item other than just disposing of it? So for me, I either donate usually to friends and family, or I send a lot of products or use clothing or anything like that to Jamaica. Not to say that I just buy things willy-nilly. I still try to be smart with what I purchase. If I realistically think I am going to use something, so I try to be more mindful about that. And yes, things like this can be exciting and you may not always purchase things with that in mind, but for me, if anything doesn't work out or if I don't find myself gravitating to it, I know how to professionally clean things and how to safeguard items, and then I will give them to friends or family or send them to Jamaica or donate them. That is usually how I deal with that. I do try products. I do return some things. The thing about returning to Sephora is that they don't put the products back on the shelves. They dispose of them. So if you are returning products, you're essentially just disposing of them, but you're disposing and getting your money back. So just think about how that would affect your carbon footprint and your consumerism. So try to taper in what you are purchasing so that is not an issue, and that's why videos like these are beneficial. So don't see them as, oh, buy this, buy this, buy this, and then buy everything that's recommended to you. These are supposed to be informative and give you information so that you can make an informed decision on what you are purchasing, rather than buying things willy-nilly or just buying things because they were suggested to you. And especially now, because during COVID, you can't really go into Sephora and sample things the way you could have before. So you need to do background research in order for you to make an informed decision. So take these videos with a grain of salt, take them very lightly, and go from there. I personally start putting things in my basket from like months ahead, because I will put things in that I'm interested in, and then I will do reviews on them, or I will read up on them, or I'll look at reviews on them, and I will go back and forth between in my basket to see what I do and don't want. So there's a lot of movement in my basket up until the actual sale day. And that is what helps me curate what I am purchasing. Otherwise, I would have been buying like 5 times what is already in my basket. And it's hard when the market is so saturated and there's always new things that, you know, there are things that you want to purchase that you know work for you, but you also want to try the new things, and then it just makes your purchase larger. So that brings me to my second point. You need to have a budget if you plan on participating in this sale, and it's only 20% in Canada. 13% is tax. So realistically, if you think about it, it is only 7% off, right? So think of it that way. Don't think of it as, oh, it's 20% off, better get it. It's more like, I want to purchase this, 20% off is a plus. So don't just be adding things because you're getting a sale on it, if that makes sense. You want to purchase things that you consciously would have purchased anyways, but then the 20% is just a plus, it's just a bonus. Say your budget is $100 and you want what you put in your basket to equate $100 or less, ideally. And then you apply the discount, you get that 20%, so you're only spending $80 plus tax, right? That's how you want to look at it. You want your budget amount to equate to what you were spending before the sale and before the taxes, and that's how you keep yourself within check. These are just some tips when it comes to shopping and consumerism, and you want to be mindful of these things because overconsumption is a huge issue right now, obviously. Now, like I said, you can take this information with a grain of salt. You're supposed to take all of this information. At the end of the day, you are the adult, you are the consumer. You're supposed to be making these informed decisions for yourself. Please, if you listen to anything else that I say today, have a budget and stick to your budget. Don't spend your rent on makeup. It's perishable items at that, so don't put yourself in a financial position that you can't come back from for an item that does not last you a lifetime. So just keep that in mind. Now, I can move on to the fun stuff and move away from the heartache, because I know it's supposed to be fun and lighthearted, but these are just things that you need to be mindful of. So I do have my computer here. I have Sephora pulled up, so I will be screen recording this.
So come on, give me love. I'ma show you how to move with my body. Come hit me with your touch and make me wanna say.
Before I start the screen record and before I jump onto Sephora, I want to start with personal recommendations. So these are things that I have personally in my collection. So first thing, I'm just going to start with the first thing that I have here. This is the Natasha Denona Tropic palette. This palette, if it's still on the website, was on sale. I believe it's still on sale. So it looks like that. It's a very, very, very pretty palette, and to be quite honest, out of the Natasha Denona palettes that I do own, this is my favorite. The looks that I get out of here are stunning, so you get quite a few neutrals and quite a few just beautiful pops of color. This is one of those palettes where it's not just 1 or 2 pops of color. There's quite a bit of color in here, but they are very wearable colors, although they're still bright. I really enjoy the curation of this palette. I think it was done very well, and the performance of the shadows are beautiful. So this is my favorite Natasha Denona palette. It's actually a palette that I gravitate towards often, and I didn't think that would be the case when I purchased it originally, but I wear it all the time. The other one I have here, this is just an example, but this is to represent the Huda Beauty Obsessions palettes. So they're 9-pan palettes. Out of her eyeshadows, all of her eyeshadows, I prefer these ones. I didn't think, it took me so long to get into these because I originally had her big palettes and I was like, I'm not spending $30 something on a 9-pan palette, like this is so small. But these are actually, in my opinion, better than her large palettes, and they come in so many different colors. You do not in any way, shape, or form need to purchase all of the colors. I do not have all of the colors. I have 3 of the Jewel Obsession ones. So I think I have Sapphire, Ruby, and Emerald, this being Emerald. And Emerald looks like that, by the way. Just beautiful assortment, beautiful curation of colors. I also have her Nude Medium and Nude Dark palette, both of which I do love. There are a few that I have my eye on that I'm looking at, but in no way, shape, or form do you need to own all of them. Just pick the colors that you enjoy. Like, I didn't get the Nude Light palette because I didn't think it was going to do anything special for my skin tone. I got the Emerald, the Ruby, and the Sapphire palettes because what I was lacking in my collection was green, red, and blue. And I frequently go to these palettes when I have to do a green, red, or blue look, especially during Halloween when I do colored characters. I use these a lot for their details, so their contouring, highlighting details, because it's just easy to reach for. So these I enjoy, highly recommend. Next, I have 3 foundations. These are my current go-to foundations. I have the NARS Soft Matte Complete Foundation, and this is in the color Macao. I have the Makeup Forever Reboot Foundation, and this is in the color Y503. And I have the Sephora Best Skin Ever foundation, and this is in the color 44Y. So these are all different finishes. The NARS is obviously the matte one, the Sephora is in the middle, and the Reboot is the glowy one. I use all of these interchangeably, excuse me, for different reasons. I have oily skin, oily combination skin. For reference, I use all of these but for different occasions. I like the Reboot foundation for on screen. Right now I'm not wearing foundation because I just finished Halloween. I still need to clean my brushes. I'm breaking out. I just showered. I'm supposed to be going to bed soon. It's like 12. So I'm not wearing foundation. But this is the Reboot foundation. I love this for on screen. So I had a photo shoot to do, and this is the foundation that I used. I will be doing a video on that photo shoot as well as how I did my makeup for it, but this is the foundation that I used. This NARS foundation I love for special occasions, or if I want like bulletproof makeup. It's very matte, so I have to balance it with less matte products, but it has a really nice finish. The only thing about this foundation is that it looks flawless and beautiful until it expires. So that when you're wearing a full face, it gets to a point where it's like, okay, now it's time to wash it off. That's what I mean by expire. But this one, it holds up beautifully until that time. As soon as it gets to that stage, it looks like a mask on your face. So that's why I use this mainly for special occasions and not necessarily for like full day wear, because once you hit that 7-8 hour mark, it's like, nah. So I wouldn't wear this to work. But if I had an event to go to, it holds up beautifully for like 4 or 5 hours, and then once you hit that 7-8, you really need to wash. Like it's one of those, it tells you that you need to take it off now. So that's just something to keep in mind. But otherwise, I do love this foundation. And then the Sephora Best Skin Ever, this is the more affordable of 3 of them, and this is beautiful. There is nothing wrong with this foundation. I use it all the time, especially for, like, I use it when I'm doing on camera, or if I'm doing like pictures. So for a lot of my Halloween looks this year, I use the Best Skin Ever foundation. I have no issues with this foundation. It's beautiful. It's a nice satin-like finish. It's not too matte. I wouldn't call it dewy, but it's not too matte. But it's beautiful. It has a nice finish. It's very easygoing. It's got good coverage, and it lasts a long time. So yeah, if you wanted to get one of these, this one is the most universal, and it lasts a great time. It's great, and it's the most affordable, so I would recommend the best skin ever. Alright, I only have one concealer. I've been trying out concealers for the last year, trying to figure out what works for me. I do have some recommendations, but they are drugstore, so we're talking about things that you can purchase at Sephora. So this is the Hourglass Vanish concealer, and this is in the color Maple. This is a very expensive concealer, but it works. I'll give it that. I love the doe foot on it. I love the color of this. It's a little too yellow. If I repurchase it, I would go for a more neutral color, but it's still very, very nice. I just use this with a more neutral setting powder, and it handles the yellow for me, but this is a very nice concealer. It's just a little pricey. It does work though. It has very minimal creasing. Like, I've gotten to the point where any concealer is going to crease. And I mean, you have creases under your eyes, and your eyes are moving all the time, and they're the most expressionable. So to think that you're not gonna crease under your eyes is kind of like a myth, if you think about it, because like, you'd have to be wearing literal shellac under your eyes for that to not happen. And I have no problem with my expression lines now, because I'd rather you be able to look at me and know what my expression is than not know what my expression is. So I'm okay with my laugh lines, and I'm okay with my what the fuck lines. It just means I've lived a life, so I'm fine with that. But this has very minimal creasing and very minimal transfer. It holds up very well. The color stays true. It doesn't oxidize. So I do enjoy this concealer, and I haven't had mascara transfer with this. I've tried some concealers that have given me that problem like no other, but this one is pretty good. Setting, let's do a setting powder. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder. It looks like this. This is in the color Dark. I like this powder. It is just as coat worthy as it is. People talk about this powder all the time. It is a very good powder. It does help with pores and making the skin look flawless, all of that. It's great. I wouldn't say that it necessarily, actually yeah, it does help with setting the makeup and longevity and whatnot, so I'll give it that. It is a very pricey powder. I recommend it because it does do what it's supposed to. It's a very nice powder. I recommend it because if you're going to purchase this, if you know you're going to purchase this, now would be the time, because at least you get the discount. Otherwise, you can purchase the Sephora Micro Smooth powder, and I get that in the color Tan, and they work almost identically. This one is a little bit better, but just like if you're comparing prices, like just get the Micro Smooth powder, because this performs just a little bit better, but it is significantly more expensive. So if you're looking at the trade-off there, get you a Micro Smooth and then a really good setting spray. So for setting sprays, I did mention in one of my videos that I was looking for a new setting spray because my Cover FX one is only on their website now. But I bought the Hourglass Veil Soft Focus Setting Spray. I also bought the Charlotte Tilbury Setting Spray, which I like, and I do like, but I've been trying to figure out how to use it to the best of its capabilities. So for that video regarding the photo shoot that I did, I will talk about that more. but because I haven't figured out exactly how to use that yet, I'm not recommending it at this time. But this, I am recommending. This, however, is for somebody that has like a multi-step makeup routine. So this is the Veil Soft Focus Setting Spray. This is very nice for setting powders in between. This does not prolong your makeup, but it just makes everything melt in so beautifully, like seamlessly. If you're a makeup artist, this would be lovely for your clients. If you're not at that stage in your makeup routine where this seems like it's necessary, then skip it. But if you're the type of person that has a setting spray to set your powder specifically and a setting spray to prolong your makeup, this is great for setting the powders. It blends in everything beautifully. It's like literally the veil method, like the physical veil method, but with a spray. Like this is really good for that. It doesn't prolong the makeup, like I said, but it is a nice finishing spray. It gives a nice appearance to the skin. For cheeks, the Rare Beauty liquid blushes are beautiful. I wish they would come out with more colors, but this one I have here is in the color Love. I wore it all through the summer. It is gorgeous. It lasts a long time, and the application of this is very easy. Like I've had no issues with pickup or skipping or anything weird going on with it. It is phenomenal, and I love this color. Like this color is gorgeous on my skin tone. So if you have a similar skin tone, it's like a terracotta colored blush, but I love this. And you need like the smallest amount. Like I'm gonna have this for so long. Speaking of smallest amount, same with this Hourglass concealer. You don't need a lot of this. I've had this for like a year, and it's still going. So maybe it's worth the price because you're not gonna run out of it anytime soon. But yeah, this lasts forever. You need very little bit of it, and this is a large bottle. This is a 0.25 fluid ounces. So yeah, one of my favorite eye products. And this is the Artist Couture Diamond Lights Finishers. This one specifically is in Spotlight Glitz, but I have 4 of these in total. Honestly, if you're not an eyeshadow, like if you don't want to buy an eyeshadow palette because it's too overwhelming, or you're very simple when it comes to eye makeup, bronzer in the crease and this, maybe a little bit of a smoky lash line, that's my go-to. I love these for that. You can pack them on and make them really high shine, really metallic, or you can buff them out and it's like this sparkly kind of fairy-like effect. But these are really good. I really like the formulation of these. It kind of gives the appearance and illusion of glitter without the messy and like sometimes childish look of sparse glitter on the lid. Like this is just very feminine, very ethereal, very pretty. There's no base color to them, so you can wear them on any skin shade. It's just the reflect. It's so pretty. So yeah, that is the Diamond Lights Finisher. I'm probably gonna do like a highlight post of this product. Like I like it that much. I'll probably do that on Instagram at some stage, but yeah, that's that. Mascaras, I have, you know, I'm not a huge fan of purchasing mascara from Sephora. I'm a drugstore person when it comes to mascaras, but I've been using this for quite some time. This is the Lancome Monsieur Big mascara. I can attest to the hype. It's really good. It is a really good mascara. So if you were looking to purchase it, I would. You can still find mascaras in the drugstore. Especially if you're the type of person that wears lashes, like just get a drugstore mascara. But it is a good mascara. I do recommend it. So I'm just putting that out there for the universe. For lashes, the Anastasia false lashes are dope. They're a little pricey, but they're really good. I've had these literally forever. I just clean them. I take the glue off of them, clean them, sanitize them, make sure they're good to go, and then I put them back in the box. But this one is in the style Gorgina, which one of my favorite full lashes, and then So Hollywood is my favorite winged lash. They fit well, they're light. They do have a band. I know people are bandless now, but they do have a band. I don't mind the band. I don't think it's stiff at all. It does give a nice thick look or thick appearance to the lash line. So I do love these lashes, highly recommend. All right, I have a few lip products. Some of you would have seen this in my Sephora haul. By the way, that Sephora haul that I did was from the last sale earlier this year. I just posted it late, so that wasn't from October. It was from April. But this is the Sephora Lip Stories Balm and the Sephora Lip Stories lipsticks, both of which are awesome products. They're fairly well priced. The cartons are cardboard, which is awesome. They come in such beautiful, rich tones. They're highly pigmented. Talking about the lipsticks specifically. They're highly pigmented. They don't smell like anything. They don't react weird. They last long. They come in a ton of colors. Like if you're the type of person that loves you a lipstick, ton of colors. Like this one is number 33 Wanderlust. This is dark brown color. And then I have here in front of me, this is 56 Grind, which is this like lilac purple shade. I don't know where else you could get this from. Like they just have such unique colors. They have multiple finishes. And they're like 10 bucks, I think. Like these are good. These are very good. Same with the lip balms. They're very nourishing. They're like a thicker lip balm. They do come in colors, so they are tinted. And again, another $10. This one is in Do Me a Favor. This isn't even my favorite color. My favorite color is in my purse. Highly recommend those. Those are great. Again, Sephora. Sephora has some products, bro. Like they have some good products, especially lip stuff. They have great products. This is the Sephora Outrageous Plump Effect Lip Gloss. This is in number 1. I recommend the color number 1. It's basically just a clear gloss. It gives you a little bit like, it does have that tingly feeling, but it's not overbearing. And it just like helps to fill in the lines of the lips. Everything just looks so plump, juicy, like collagen enriched, very nice. So this is just a nice basic, a nice basic gloss. Highly recommend, and it's affordable. I have the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bombs. You know, you already know, everybody knows this. This one specifically is in Hot Chocolate. I love this color, so if it's, I believe it's still being sold as a single. I recommend this color. I recommend all the colors. But yeah, you know, Gloss Bomb. This is the original Gloss Bomb. I haven't tried the Gloss Bomb Heat. I haven't tried the plumping one. I don't remember what that's called. I'm not a huge plumping gloss person because it's a temporary effect, and if it's not gonna last the length of my makeup, then I don't want it. So I just use regular, like non-plumping lip glosses. So this and the Gloss Bomb creams, yep, them's good. Another lip gloss that I love and is a little bit more of a want than a need. Like if you're in this, if you're at this level of makeup, then yeah, this is the Pat McGrath. I think these are this is the Flesh Fantasy Lust glosses. These are gorgeous glosses. Now, they perform really well. The colors are gorgeous. The colors are curated beautifully. Like they're so flattering, but they are very expensive. So get you a Fenty gloss, a Sephora gloss. You know, at the end of the day, they're lip glosses. You can get affordable lip glosses that work well. Now, I'm not discrediting this lip gloss. It's very nice. This is the mini. If anything, I would recommend getting one of the mini sets because I think they're a little bit more bang for your buck. You get a few more colors. And yeah, you get a few more colors, you get to sample more colors, and like this will still take you some time to get through. It's taller than the Fenty gloss, but skinnier than the Fenty gloss. and I got 3 of these in a pack, so yeah, I would recommend the trio, the mini trio sets. And the last lip product I have is the Nude Sticks Magnetic Lip Plush Paints. This is in Waikiki Rose. I plan on getting another color of these. These are phenomenal. These are a matte lipstick. So it's a matte liquid lipstick, but they're so comfortable. The finish on its own, before it sets, is matte. Somehow. But they dry down, but they don't dry down all the way. They stay very comfortable on the lips, but at the same time they don't move. It's very interesting. Like, these are a very interesting gloss. It's a very, not gloss, sorry, lipstick. They're very comfortable. They don't budge. They are matte, so it gives you that matte look without like strangling your lips. And yeah, I highly recommend them, and I do like the colors as well. I plan on getting another color. It's already in my cart. But yeah, that's the Nude Sticks Magnetic Lip Plush Paint. So those are all the recommendations that I have personally. I didn't do perfumes because with perfumes you can get them several different places, possibly discounted. So I didn't want to say, yeah, definitely buy this at Sephora, but I do want to go through the perfume section and see what is on Sephora, and I can mention what perfumes I do recommend. But like, I'm not going to say specifically buy this perfume at this Sephora sale. Some of them you can only get on Sephora or on these big name websites. So that's something to take into account. There are some perfumes I do plan on purchasing from this Sephora sale because I can't get them anywhere else. So there's that. But yeah, that's why I don't have any perfumes to offer, because you could possibly purchase them other places. So I'm pulling up. Let's get Sephora open and start recording. Cool. Alright, so I got Sephora here. Where should we go first? Let's start with new. Let's start with the new stuff. So as you can see, I have 33 things in my cart. I don't plan on purchasing all of them, but these are things that I'm interested in and that I've been working through. We can take a quick look at what that looks like momentarily. I have a lot of pop-ups coming up. Okay, cool. So, Clean Reserve Perfume Discovery Set. I love me a perfume discovery set. Clean Reserve is a brand that I am interested in, so that could be cool. 30 bucks, you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You get 7 perfumes in there to try, which is great. So I'm not opposed to a discovery set. They even got a smaller one, but their bottles are bigger. It's got less perfumes, but the bottles are bigger. That'd be cool. The Olaplex Healthy Hair Essentials, I heard, like, I don't have much experience with Olaplex. I only have one product from them, but I hear big things. $80 for 4 products. As a gift, if you know somebody that uses Olaplex, that'd be a lovely gift there. Sephora favorites. The Sephora favorite collections are really nice as a gift as well. Or if you're the type of person that needs to try something before you purchase it full, by all means, that's one great way to get that. The Pat McGrath Celestial Odyssey eyeshadow palette, it's gorgeous looking. It's hard to not say that it is, but it's $103. Now, if you're going to get a Pat McGrath palette, that is the most bang for your buck. I, however, purchased the it's not Celestial, I think it's Odyssey. It's their limited edition holiday palette from last year, so this, but the last year one that's been discontinued. I don't use it. and that color palette looks more up my alley than this one, so I'm really trying to refrain from purchasing it. The collector brain part of me is like, buy it, and I'm like, but you're not gonna use it, it's $103. So I'm still battling with that. I really am trying like to have the willpower to not purchase it, because I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna use it. Like, I haven't even used the other one really, so yeah. So I'm saying you gotta really have this conversation with yourself. Like, are you gonna use it? Is it worth the money? And it's easy, especially if you have a high budget for this sale, it's easy to hide that price in the total. Because if you're purchasing say like $1,000 worth of stuff, you're not gonna see the 100. So yeah, don't do it to yourself. Just, you know, blinders, just keep blinders on. So this Adwoa company looks interesting. I haven't done too much research into them though. They're fairly new. There's another Sephora favorites. This is the deluxe perfume sampler. What's in this? Let's take a look at this. You know, I love me a perfume. There's a lip gloss in here. So let's see straight. Okay, honey, I don't need a coupon. Thank you. This set contains Versace Bright Crystal, Atelier Cologne Lemon Island, Chloe Rose Tangerine, Gucci Eau de Parfum, Marc Jacobs Daisy Oh So Intense, Tom Ford Eau de Soleil Blanc, Valentino Voce Viva, Isaron Libre, Nest New York Turkish Rose Perfume Oil, and a Sephora Collection Gloss Lip Gloss. And this is one of those sets where you get a voucher and get a full size of what, no. Okay, so this one doesn't come with a voucher. This is literally just a discovery set. The only things I would potentially want out of this is the Daisy Oh So Intense, the Voce Viva. Actually, that's not, Okay, maybe just the Daisy Oh So Intense. I want to try Voce Viva Intense. That's not this one, so... And maybe Libre, but that's not enough to justify purchasing that. So that will be a no for me, dog. The new section just reset because I clicked out of it. Did it? Kind of, sort of. They got the Dyson Supersonic hair dryer like they always do. They came out with a new color. It's gorgeous. Ooh, this Lawless Mini Forget the Filler Lip Plumper. I want to try that lip gloss. And there's 3 in that set, so that actually has piqued my interest. So I'm gonna add that. I might end up getting that. Jouer Cosmetics. The nude lip creams, those glosses used to be the shit. But yeah, we're gonna pass her. Huda Beauty Silk Balm Rose Quartz Illuminating Lip Balm. That sounds phenomenal. But I think we're gonna skip this one. It looks beautiful though. It's not rated, but it has 5 stars. How does that work? It's limited edition too. Yeah, we're gonna skip that. This Black Opium gift set, I think is mini. It's a mini Black Opium because it's $35. I have enough of Black Opium. Ooh, this is the color of the Dyson that I saw. See, that's gorgeous. But I'm not gonna buy the Dyson for the color, so. Is this everything in new? Okay. Another Sephora favorites. Those are great. I love those. Alright, not a whole lot going on there. Let's take a look at sale section. Sometimes has really good stuff, but then like sometimes it has some really questionable things. The Pro Filter Hydrating Longwear Foundation is on sale. It's like 50% off. I've never tried that foundation, so I don't have anything to say about it, but if you were interested, there you go. It's $24. Yeah, see, like there's nothing going on in this section. The plush matte lipstick, the Mademoiselle Fenty Beauty lipsticks, I do like those. So if there's any interesting colors left, take a look. Yeah, see, these are all the interesting colors. Ooh, that navy one is pretty. But I have a navy lipstick. Natasha Denona, the Love eyeshadow palette. I don't like this curation of colors, so I'm gonna skip that. The Marc Jacobs Beauty Highliner Gel Eye Crayons are beautiful. However, the only color that is on sale is Matte Hot Pink. It's called Popular, so I'd skip that. The Anastasia Beverly Hills Riviera eyeshadow palette is one of my favorite Anastasia Beverly Hills palettes. It is currently 50% off, so if you don't have that or if you were looking to purchase that I do recommend. That's cool. This Bite Beauty Pre-Makeup Vegan Lip Serum I've never tried, but I've tried their other agave products and I love them all. I just haven't tried this one specifically, so that might be worth purchasing. That's a $14 lip balm. The One Size by Patrick Starr eyeshadow palette, I don't have personally. I have heard good things, but I haven't heard anyone talk about it as of late, so I don't know what happened with that. But I like if you like the curation of colors, you could do a little bit more research about that one. But I did hear good things. I just don't own it personally, so I can't attest to it. Like I said, do your research on it, but it's nice that it's on sale. Alright, we're just gonna scroll through one more page. The Alyssa Edwards palette, dope. It's not my favorite curation of colors, but it did come in handy for a look I believe I did for Halloween, and the pigmentation is beautiful. The Natasha Denona Tropic eyeshadow palette is still on sale, and like I said, I do recommend that. Still recommend it. It's great. Now it's at $81. So I recommend that. Oh wait. Okay, so these, I've always wanted to try these Melt Cosmetics highlighters. I just never got around to it. Upscale Rosy Copper in Phoenix. Do people even wear highlighters anymore? I still wear highlighters. Alright, I'm just gonna add it. We'll think about it, but I'm just gonna add it. Okay. The Rustic Glam eyeshadow palette by Dominique Cosmetics, I do recommend. Out of the palettes that I have of hers that out of the palettes that I have of hers, the Rustic Glam palette is my favorite out of those. So that's the sales section. It's cool. Nothing too exciting. Let's look at the fragrances. The Kayali Invite Only Amber 23 fragrance I am interested in. Just like I said, I don't want to have to return anything, so I wanted to get the little one, but it's out of stock, so I'm kind of waiting for that. This one and Diamond Pink Pepper, I want to purchase the minis because I don't want to have to purchase the full size, not like it and send it back. So, but that I am looking at. Vanilla Sky. This is a perfume set, but they have just Vanilla Sky. That I would recommend. And I believe you can only get Skylar on the big brand sites or on Skylar themselves. So that might be one that it would be beneficial to purchase during the sale. These are all, see, I'm looking at the new section and I don't have these personally. Fall cashmere I was looking into. I'm trying to get fall cashmere and pink canyon from Skylar through Scentbird because I want to try them. Scentbird is offered in Canada now, by the way, so if you are a perfume junkie and you are trying to keep yourself from blind buying, Scentbird would help you with samples in that regard. So they do have Skylar on Scentbird, and I'm just waiting for my package. I don't know that I would ever purchase the Kilian cocktail scents. I did, so I went on Lucky Scent and I got Angel Share as a sample, so I'm waiting for that to come in to try that, because I would not dare purchase this perfume blind buy at $260. Super Amber I've heard such mixed reviews about, and honestly I'm not intrigued. I want to try L'Entrevue Rouge, but I want to try it. I don't want to purchase it outright because it's not cheap at all. And I've heard mixed reviews on this one as well, so I want to try that. I used to want this perfume, La Vie Belle Soleil Cristal. I used to want it so bad, but then I heard it smells like another perfume that I have, and I just stopped that. Sunflower Pop Eau de Parfum by Floral Street. I'm purchasing, or I've been considering purchasing the travel size for the longest, so I might do that. Carolina Herrera Very Good Girl. I love this perfume. It's like a lychee red currant. Donna Born Roma, very nice perfume. I believe I talked about it in one of my hauls. I do have the full size of this, so I'm not gonna purchase it, but love that. Have the full size of Flower Bomb, but everybody knows Flower Bomb. I'm trying to decide between getting My Way and My Way Intense. So I have My Way as a travel size, but I don't have the full size bottle. I was set on getting the full size bottle, and then they came out with the Intense, and I was like, shit. Then I heard that the Intense and the original are very close, but they have differences, so I was like, well, I don't want both of them, so I'm trying to figure out which one of those two I'm going to get, but I will be purchasing one of them in full size. Givenchy Irresistible Eau de Parfum is a very, very, very beautiful scent. It is a delicious scent. I would highly, highly, highly recommend it. I plan on reviewing. No, I've already reviewed it. That video needs to go up, but it's a really nice scent. We can actually take a quick look at it and I can discuss it here. Well, it's pear, ambrette, rose iris, musk, and Virginia cedar. This is the perfume that made me realize that I love ambrette in fragrances. It's such a beautiful musk. Like, you know how musk can go the BO route? This is not, like, ambrette doesn't do that. It's so nice and calm and creamy on the skin. Love this fragrance. Very, very nice fragrance. Perfect Intense. Smells like bananas, and I like it, but not enough to have a full size of it, so I do plan on getting the travel size just to spice things up. It would be nice during the fall, but I don't plan on getting like the big size, because I don't want to smell like bananas every day, but it's a nice kind of addition to my collection, so I do plan on purchasing that. Nest Madagascar Vanilla Perfume Oil, very nice. However, you need very little of it. It's not a very strong scent, and no matter how much you put on it, it's not going to be a very strong scent. It lasts very long because it's an oil. You only need a little bit of it, and I use it for layering, so I wouldn't even recommend getting the full 30 ml. I would get the 60 ml roll-on. So only perfume oils do I like in a roller ball because they distribute properly. I would get the 6 milliliter roller ball and layer it with anything that you want to have vanilla in it. Same with the Turkish Rose scent and the Seville Orange. Those are my top 3. The sandalwood one is good too if you have the need of adding sandalwood. I like it if I think a perfume is too sweet. I'll add sandalwood, or if I think it doesn't have anything that grounds it, I will add the sandalwood one. I have the set that has all of the oils in it, but yeah, I wouldn't even go for the large one unless you are someone that is looking for you want a skin scent, like you just want something that makes you smell like this is what you smell like. The perfume oils are wonderful for that. So if that is something that you think you would only use and all the time, then yeah, get the big one. But for layering purposes, or if you do wear traditional fragrances as well, then that rollerball will go a long way for you. I want Coffee Break in the 1 ounce. I don't necessarily want to buy the 3.4 ounce, but Coffee Break is a very, very, very nice lavender coffee scent. Highly recommend. Wonderland Peony by Floral Street is a beautiful peony forward scent. This is peony, berries, and violets. It is very comforting. I love it in the springtime. It's a very nice sweet peony scent. Okay, well, I just found out or realized that my recording, or my screen recording, has stopped. It stopped at 10 minutes in, and I've been recording for over an hour. So, okay, I'm just gonna mention a few things that I had my eye on. So, looking at my cart specifically, and I can tell you everything because I'll just do a haul when I get to it. Most of these things I don't own yet. But things that I definitely will be purchasing: the Norvina Volume 5 eyeshadow palette, the lilac one. I will be purchasing that. I'm repurchasing the Fulvic Acid Brightening Cleanser by the Inkey List. That is my favorite cleanser. I have to have that on deck. It's $13.99. Always. That and the Oat Cleansing Balm. I will be doing a review on the Inkey List products, or the products that I have tried. The Oat Cleansing Balm, I don't like. It's a cleansing balm. It's a very basic cleansing balm. It doesn't do anything like miraculous, but it performs well. And it's $12.99. There are lots of cleansing balms on the market, most of which are over that price point and do the exact same thing. So the Oat Cleansing Balm I will be repurchasing. It got me through Halloween. The Milk Hydro Grip Eyeshadow and Concealer Primer, I am curious to see if it really does help with concealer, because like I mentioned at the beginning of this, creasing is kind of not avoidable, but you could like do better. So I want to see if this is any good. I want to do a full review on this to see if that's any good. I have some Huda Beauty palettes in here. I might not be purchasing all of them, but I have the Brown Obsessions in Chocolate and Toffee, and I have the Haze Obsessions in Khaki. Like I said, I love Huda Beauty's mini palettes, so I'm looking to purchase those. I got some of those Nude Sticks magnetic plush paints that I mentioned at the beginning in Sweet Sangria and Bahama Mama. I am looking to purchase those. I wanted to try out more stuff from Necessaire Cosmetics because I've tried their hyaluronic acid, which I do like. I'm thinking of purchasing that again. And they have a niacinamide body wash that I want to try, so I have that as well. So that's just a few things that I have in my cart specifically for purchase. There are a few things in my cart that are out of stock, and I have them in there just in case they come back the day of the sale, but if not, they will be gone. And there's quite a few of them in here actually, so that would drop my number considerably. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed just shopping with me, talking about my thought process with a lot of things. I'll do this again. I do plan on doing a new in makeup or new in perfume video where I go through what the new makeup releases are. This is not a new concept. So yeah, we'll do this style of video again once I figure out the screen recording thing. But I hope you enjoyed. Keep in mind, again, keep a budget, make informed choices for the sale, and don't shop it if you just don't think you need to. If you're like me and you have an active ongoing Sephora cart all the time of things that you consciously want to purchase, that's one thing. But if you didn't even think of Sephora until somebody said, oh, there's a sale on Friday, maybe skip it if you don't need anything. If you need to purchase, like, repurchase things, anything that you need to refill, like I'm buying my skincare and I need to get a moisturizer as well. If you need to repurchase anything, now would be the time to get backups or stock up. Gifts, again, are another thing that you can get during this sale time. But yeah, just, you're getting an additional 20% off. Don't buy things because it's on sale. Buy what you're gonna get, and then the sale is a bonus. So just a few things to keep in mind, and hope you enjoy the sale. Hope you get everything that you're looking for, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.